Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Today, man, I'm gonna do some bicep workout. Work on my biceps a little bit. Right into the workout, man. Let's get right into the workout. Let's go. Let's do it. Sit down bicep curls. First exercise. Oh man. Today, man, I want to talk a little bit about what seems like the most popular thing to do nowadays. Using steroids. And the reason for that is that the fitness industry, if you're not using steroids, if you're not using some form of PEDs in the fitness industry, you're not going to get piece of the pie. Simple and plain. In the fitness industry, if you're not using some form of steroids, you're not going to get piece of the pie. Simple and plain. So more and more, man, more and more I'm looking at the people in the gym that I go to, like, and younger guys, man, like, not that much younger than me, but I'm talking about, like, I've been seeing young dudes coming into the gym, man, looking jacked, lifting heavy ass fucking weights, man, lifting real heavy weights, knowing that this guy's is like 140 pounds, but yet they're squatting 500 pounds. Naturally, that's not possible. If you're 140, 160 pounds, there is no way naturally that you could deadlift or squat 500 pounds. It's no way natural. That's not possible. And the reason I wanted to make this video, man, is that a lot of people out there does not know the dangers that steroid comes with, man. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game, man. It's a dangerous game. For instance, you could take a look at the Tren twins, the two brothers. If you look at those guys' videos 1 year ago, you take a look at the Tren twins video 1 year ago, and you take a look at the brand new video that they just dropped this week, you can see a major difference, not just in the appearance of the body being bulked. No, you look at their face, how aged they look within 1 year, within 12 months period. You look at these guys now and you look at them a year ago, and their age, like the age process speed up. Like they look way older than they currently is. But that's one of the effects of steroids. You understand what I'm saying? And another fact that I want to make, like, if you're going to be on steroids, man, make sure you have medical coverage, and make sure your medical coverage support your doctor visits. Make sure your medical coverage is going to cover you to go see your doctors and the doctors that you need to see. You need to get scanned. You need to get blood work every time, like every 2-3 months. Like, just make sure before you guys go out there and dive into doing steroids, make sure you know exactly what you're getting involved in. Just keep that in mind. Because I've seen a lot of people. It's doing steroids is like the new is one of the things that everybody's just running to get. And it's all because of the way the fitness industry is structured. It's all because of the way the fitness industry is structured. People like me, it's very hard for people like me to get a piece of the pie in the fitness industry. Because I don't have a six pack. I don't have crazy big back. I don't have the things that steroid give you the advantage to have. And I will never have it. Because I'm never going to go down that path. I don't care how much the fitness industry will not reward people like me. It doesn't matter. What I do, I love working out. I love lifting weights. It's something that I like to do, regardless if I get rewarded from the fitness industry with a paycheck in any which way, shape, or form. It really doesn't matter to me because I will never go down that path. Never, ever, man, because it's not worth it. Let me just give you a little story about myself. A little over 5.5 years ago, I used to be very, very chubby, very obese, very fat. My heaviest weight was 395. And I got tired of just going to my doctor's office. A normal human being goes to the doctor for a physical once a year. That's a normal human being. I used to be in my doctor's office sometimes 4 times per year. Within 12 months, I used to be in my doctor's office 3 to 4 times per year with a lot of medical problems, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar in the blood, like pre-diabetic, like so many problems I was having. Strep throat, my tonsils, like so many medical problems that I was having at that weight. And I just decided close to 6 years ago, to just change my life. I love my doctor. I think she's a great lady. I think she's an amazing doctor, and I just got tired of the fact that going to see her so many times every year. So I decided to do something about it. And I made a complete change. With the way I eat, I started to exercise a little bit. It wasn't easy, but I started from 1 day, then I started 2 days and 3 days now. I'm working out 5-6 days a week, twice a day. It wasn't this easy at the beginning, but I made it. I got into it and I just never looked back. I just never looked back. And a lot of guys, when I got into it, people I used to look up to, videos I used to look at on YouTube, I used to look at Ronnie Coleman. I used to look at the Jay Cutlers. I used to look at Phil Heath. I used to look at the Arnold Schwarzenegger old videos. I used to look at all those guys, Drexler Jackson, Flex Wheeler. I used to look at those guys' videos and I used to be like, damn, those guys look amazing. They're jacked up. These guys. But then I started figuring out how. I started diving into more and more, how these guys get their body to look like that. Was they just working out a lot? A lot of these guys in the videos, they're talking about 8, 6, 7 times per day. And I'm like, how can you eat 6, 7 times per day and not get fat? How is that possible? So I started diving in and doing my own research and then coming to find out, because a lot of these guys they don't have the transparency within them. They're not transparent about what they're actually doing to look the way they're looking. They're not. To them, it's the biggest secret. That's the reason why they keep it a secret, because they want to have the supplement company. They want to sell supplements and have you believe to use the supplements is going to make you look like that. It doesn't happen. That doesn't work. I don't care how much supplements you take, it's not working. Unless you're using steroids and some form of PEDs, that's the only how to get that look. Other than that, naturally, it's not possible. It's not possible, man. But when I started diving into what they was actually doing, I'm like, hells no. Hells no. I'm one of the people that I started doing what I'm doing. Like I started working out. I started eating better. I started, like doing things towards a healthier lifestyle. Why the heck am I going to go back to being unhealthy? That's how I look at steroids. From once I found out exactly what type of stuff and what it does to your body, it's drugs. It's all drugs. Believe it or not, it's all drugs. Once I figured out and find out what it does to your body, I'm like, hells no. I was going to my doctor 4 times a year. You think I want to go back to my doctor 5, 6 times a year? Are you crazy? I'm trying to avoid going to see my doctor unless I want to just say hi. So why would I go back and get myself involved into something that could potentially take me back to my doctor's office more than 4 times a year? Now I have to go 5, 6 times a year. So that's the reason, me personally, I never got involved. I just started to work out and I just kept loving it. And now I love it. I love exercising. I love working out. I love eating right. I just like, it's a part of my life now. It's a part of my life. It's the same how I get up every day and I thank God that I'm awake. It's just the next thing is to go to the gym and work out. Like I don't think about it. It's just part of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, like I was saying, and the reason I decided to completely avoid and stay far away from any type of PEDs is that was my main reason. Because I started working out to become healthy, not to go through life knowing that the path that I'm on could lead me into way worse things than when I was obese, way worse. So that was one of my reasons. But I seen like so many people these days, man, is hopping on the train of steroids. So many people is hopping on the train of PEDs because all the main people in the fitness industry, they are doing steroids. If you look at social media, I'll say 95% of people on social media and all the social media apps and all of that stuff, they're doing some form of PEDs. And they're all selling supplements, they're all selling garbage to people, and making people think, oh, my supplements is going to make you big. No, it's fucking not. No, it's not. I don't care what flavors of pre-workout, I don't care what flavor of protein powder you have, dude. I don't care what's the flavor of the creatine. All that shit is garbage. That's not going to make you big and strong. It's just bullshit. It's all marketing. It's all marketing. None of that pre-workout shit is going to get you strong, shredded, cut up. No, none of that shit, dude. Unless you're doing some form of PEDs, none of those things is going to work. You could drink protein powder as much as you want every day, all day, and you're just going to gain weight. If you're not taking some form of PEDs, you're just going to gain weight. If you think you could work out twice a day and eat 6, 7 times per day and you're not going to get fat, you're bugging. The only how you could eat 6, 7 times per day and not get fat, you have to be doing steroids. You have to be doing some form of PEDs. That's the only how. You're not going to gain weight, fat. You're not going to get fat. You're not going to become obese eating 7 times a day. It's just they don't tell you those things because it's a marketing tool. Let me get my body jacked. Let me have a supplement company, and everybody's going to take my supplement and and they're gonna think automatically using my supplement they're gonna get big like me. No, fuck no. The fitness industry is crooked. The fitness industry is not meant for people like me and you. It's not. People that's making lots and lots of money in the fitness industry, they're all on some form of PEDs. They're all on some form of PEDs. Seriously. So don't let your whoever you're watching on those social media apps, man, don't let these people fool you, man. None of these people are doing it the natural way. None of these people are putting in the work on a natural level. They're just all talking a bunch of bullshit. They're not putting in the work on a natural level, man, because they know it's not a lot of money involved when you're doing it the natural way. To get a piece of the pie, you have to be doing some form of PEDs. That's just how the fitness industry operates. If you're a natural person, working out every day, busting your ass, trying to get a piece of the pie, you could possibly get a piece of the pie, but it's going to take you way longer than somebody who is on PEDs coming in, making a couple of videos with their shirts off. Dude, are you kidding me? And nothing about you natural. But they're going to have the better opportunity. They will have a better opportunity to get a piece of the pie. That's just how it works, That's just how it works, man. I'll give you another example. Big Boy from the Strength Cartel. I know you guys know who Big Boy is. Big Boy has almost 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, his Strength Cartel channel. And shout out to Uncle Joe too. Shout out to Uncle Joe from Strength Cartel, man. Shout out to Big Boy, all those guys on Strength Cartel, man. Number love. But the reason why I brought up the Strength Cartel, Big Boy videos lately, every time he posts, he's seen what I seen. Like he was posting, and Big Boy did a lot of stuff that he was on some form of PEDs. When he was deadlifting 800-900 pounds, like when he was squatting, that's not natural to squat that much or deadlift that much unless you're in some form of PEDs. But he wasn't heavy into doing things. He was more or less doing what he was doing, but he was not going all the way in. He was breaking records. He was lifting heavy. He was pushing 4-5 plates. He was doing numbers. But once again, he was on some form of PEDs, but he wasn't really pushing the envelope. So he noticed for the past couple of months on his channel, the views, it's decreasing. His views on his channel, on the Strength Cartel channel, is decreasing every single day. And a lot of those fitness channels on YouTube, a lot of those channels, the numbers are not good. The numbers, you have 1 million subscribers, but yet when you post a video, you're only getting 10,000 views, 12,000 views, 15,000 views, 30,000 views. That's bullshit because you have 1 million subscribers. If you have 1 million subscribers on a channel, every time you drop a video, you should at least get 100,000 views, at least 100,000. A lot of those fitness videos from those channels, from those creators, is not getting views. So what Big Boy did, he knows exactly what I'm saying right now. I'm not lying. I'm not talking shit about nobody. He figured out, listen, for him to keep being relevant, for the Strength Cartel to keep being relevant, somebody got to start taking the bodybuilding road. And Big Boy decided to go down that road. And Big Boy decided to become and get into the bodybuilding lifestyle. He teamed up with Flex Wheeler, which is great. Good for Big Boy. You know what I mean? Because also Dallas had teamed up with Flex Wheeler as well. But Dallas passed away in his 20s. Dallas was blasting crazy shit. A couple of months ago, they put out the cycle that Dallas was doing. Oh my God, this guy was cycling crazy. You know what I mean? But Flex Wheeler is a good coach. He's a good person. He's been in the fitness business for years. And he's lasting his day. He has his own gym in Las Vegas. Like, he's doing good. So good for Big Boy. But the reason why I'm having this conversation is that Big Boy knew if he and the Strength Cartel did not actually go into the whole bodybuilding industry, they know eventually they would have fade out. They know eventually they would have fade out if they didn't take the path of the fitness, of the bodybuilding stuff. So now you look at Big Boy recent video he just dropped a couple of days ago. This guy traps. His stomach, everything is different. This guy chest, now he's looking like he's becoming a bodybuilder. It's not like the Big Boy from a year ago. You look at the Strength Cartel latest videos with Big Boy, and you could see a completely different transformation. Now you know he's blasting shit. Because I heard this from Larry Willis, that he said the first thing that start growing that you can see on people when they're on some form of steroid is the traps. The traps get crazy big. That's the first evidence. That's the first sign. Whenever you see people who's doing steroids, that's the first thing you could look for. The traps grows the fastest. Out of everything in the body, the traps grow the fastest. So you look at Big Boy now, and Big Boy look crazy, dude. This recent video I just looked at, and you could check out the Strength Cartel channel too, Big Boy, once again, shout out to Uncle Joe. You could check the channel out, man. This guy's good dudes. They work out all the time. They do what they got to do. But my whole point of bringing this up, Big Boy and the Strength Cartel guys, they're very smart. They know, like, listen, man, we have to get involved in this bodybuilding industry so we could keep growing. Because that's the only how they know they're going to get rewarded. The only how for the viewership to go up. The only how for people to keep recognizing them. The only how for people to keep supporting the supplement line. The only how for people to keep supporting the clothing brand line. Like, they have a lot of businesses from working out. So they knew they were smart enough to know, like, okay, you know what? Our viewership is declining. What can we do to keep up the pace and keep our content relevant? What can we do to keep our content relevant with people? And that's the best move they made. It's a dangerous move, but it's one of the best moves for the Strength Cartel to do, is get into bodybuilding. Because if you're not getting into bodybuilding and you're not blasting steroids, to get a piece of the fitness industry pie, it's almost impossible. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's natural, like me, who just like lifting weights, and they probably have a couple of clients here and there, but that's far in between. That's very far. That's not common. That's not a common thing to happen. Somebody who wants to lose weight will quicker go to somebody who looks jacked, cut up, not thinking these people can get cut up from being natural, just working out like the average Joe. No, they got natural from blasting shit. You know what I mean? They quicker will get the clients. They will get 5, 6, 7, 10 clients before somebody like me get one client. That's just how the fitness industry operates. You know what I mean? It's bad, it's terrible, but at the end of the day, that's just how it is. It's just how it is, man. But if you're out there and you want to dive into using steroids and using PEDs, just be careful, man. Be careful. It's a lot of risk that comes with using steroids, using PEDs. It's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk, man. And to me personally, the risk is not worth the rewards. Even if you win the Mr. Olympia Classic, it's only $50,000. If you win the Pro Show Mr. Olympia, you're getting what, $300,000-$400,000? You're still not even getting millions of dollars. But yet you probably get sponsorship and you get brand deals that will make you a millionaire. But is it worth it? So you have to think about the pros and the cons. And to me, it's way more cons than pros in the steroid abusing fitness industry. It's way more cons than pros, dude. becoming a part of the fitness industry and the steroid abusing fitness industry. Because majority of these people, 90 to 95% of these people in the fitness industry right now, to this day, right now, they're in some form of PEDs, man. And they're not going to ever tell you the dangers that comes with PEDs. They're not. Because they want you to keep supporting the supplements. They want you to keep buying the supplement lines, and that's it. They don't give a fuck, bro. So whomever out there that's going to get involved, do it at your own risk. You know, you don't have to listen to me. I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. You don't have to listen to me, man. But if financially you're not stable, don't get involved in steroids. If financially you're not stable and you don't have no medical coverage, do not get involved with steroids. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Big boy strength cartel, these guys have money. Big boy, he could go to doctors. He could go to the best doctors. He could get the best care. You know, it's when you could do that, keep pushing. Why not? But if you cannot go to the doctors, you cannot afford to go see doctors 2-3 times per, at least every 2 months, every 3 months to go see a doctor. So basically you'll be seeing doctors at least 4, 5, 6 times per year. You're in doctor's office, you know, getting blood work, getting scans, getting this, getting that. But that's the only how for you to stay healthy, doing steroids. You know what I mean? And still, you could never be, you still doesn't 100% guarantee that you're going to survive forever. You know what I mean? Rich Piana, this guy had money. The 5%, the boss of the 5%, he was loaded. He was loaded. He could have went to see whatever doctor he has friends that was doctors. But still, he passed away in his 40s. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you never know. You know, you're playing Russian roulette. I don't know if people out there know what I'm talking about when I'm using those type of terms, but whenever you're taking steroids, it's like playing Russian roulette, dude. You never know, bro. You just never know what's going to happen. You know, so it's your choice. When a lot of people out there, they'll live fast. If you're one of those people, live fast, die young, go for it, bro. Go for it. You know what I mean? It's, to me, the way I look at it, man, it's not that much money involved. It's just not. You know, the risk is not worth the reward to me. It's not. Even if you make it to Mr. Olympia, your chance of winning Mr. Olympia is very, very slim. And if you do win Mr. Olympia, you're still not a millionaire. You know, for everything you put in your body, through everything that you're putting into your body, you know, you're still not coming out of Mr. Olympia a millionaire. You know, you will become a millionaire eventually if you win Mr. Olympia, because the brand deal, the sponsors, the this, the that, eventually you'll see a couple of millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, it is worth it for your health, and no amount of money in this world is worth it for me to put my health at risk, man. This is not enough money in this world, man. You know, if you want to lose weight, if you want to go upon that lifestyle, and you know what I mean, and take care of yourself, man, do it. You know what I mean? Do it the right way. Just, it all boils down to food. At the end of the day, exercising and working out, it's, I'll say 20 to 25% of a healthy lifestyle, man. The majority of things that you need to get disciplined with when coming to being a healthier version of yourself is food. I'll say, dude, no lie, between 80 to 75 to 80%, it's all food. It's all the things that you put in your body. You know, the food industry don't give a fuck, you know, so it depends on what you're eating, depends on what you're putting in your mouth to go into your body. That's what all it comes down to. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know, working out is good. It's good to work out. It's good to lift weights, you know, but that's only like 20, 25% of a healthy lifestyle. 75 to 80% is, I swear to you, it's all about the food. It's all about the food you decide to eat on a daily basis. You know, so Just go the hard route. Go the route that's, go the route that's is hard, but if you stick with it, you're gonna be fine. Nothing good in life comes easy. Nothing good. We dropped a clothing brand on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen. We just recently dropped a clothing brand on Amazon, like 4 months, approximately 4 months in our Amazon business. And being honest with you and being transparent, the business is not doing that good right now. It's not, but we're not going to stop. We're not going to give up. You could take a look right now and see exactly what we have on Amazon right now. This is the Ambrose brand t-shirt. This is the black. As you can tell, I'm wearing the white. It's on Amazon right now. I want to say thank you very much. The brand also has hoodies. They have it in black and they have it in gray. Go pick you up one of the hoodies, guys. This is actually me with the hoodie on. Very comfortable. Very, very fitted. As you can see, this is the back. They got it in 2 colors, guys. Black and gray. Go get you one right now. This is the hoodie actually on me, guys. Very comfortable. It comes with 4 pockets. 2 inside and 2 outside, guys. Go get you one. There you go, guys. I also want to take the time to say thanks very much once again to the Ambrose brand that's currently on Amazon.com for sponsoring this video. Trust me, we are not going to give up. We're not going to quit because we're going through obstacles. We're not going to quit because we're going through trials. We're going to keep the courage. We have a lot of courage because we know from the beginning, without courage, you cannot get things done. You cannot go through the hard times. You cannot go through the obstacles. It takes courage, bro. It takes a lot of courage, man. It takes a lot of fucking courage to go through the hard days. It takes a lot of willpower to get through the obstacles. But, on the other side of every hard days, eventually, things are going to become better. The hard days, the hard times never came to stay. Hard times never comes to stay. If you keep fighting through and pushing through the hard times, eventually better days are going to come. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't. They just look for the easy way with everything in life. They just want a quick fix towards everything. The quick fix doesn't work. The quick way out never works, bro. Never ever works, and it will never work. Everything that's good in life is going to come with an obstacle. Everything that's good in life, that's worth anything in life, you're going to have to go through some battles to get it. You're going to have to go through some obstacles to get it, man. It's not going to be easy. Me personally, the way I am now, my weight loss journey, my health, it wasn't easy for close to 6 years. I've been on this path and it was not easy, but I love it now. At the beginning, it was really hard. Being so obese, being so fat for years of my life, never ever taken into consideration to change the way I eat, to go exercise, to go to the gym, to lift some weights, to get into the weight training. I didn't do it. So getting into it was very hard at the beginning. But me, close to 6 years doing it now, it became a part of my life. It became something it's regular. Like, me coming home in the evening, me coming home to work out is regular. I don't care how tired I am. I still get it done. Me getting up in the morning, I say thanks to God and His family for giving me another day. Thanks very much. But I know after I pray and after I wash my face, brush my teeth, I have to get up, put my clothes, go to the gym. Before I go to work and do anything, go to the gym, get at least an hour and a half pump, then go towards everything else I have to do. Because it makes me feel better about myself. It makes my mind clear. It makes my blood pressure settle. It just makes me calm. After I get that pump, I'm calm throughout the day. You know what I mean? So that's just me, man. I don't mind taking the hard road because I took the hard road, and where I'm at now, I'm happy. It wasn't easy, but I never ever gave up. If you out there, you're going through struggles with your weight, you're going through struggles with anything in life, stick it out, man. You got to stick it out, you know. You got to be willing to take on the fights. You got to be willing to stay in the rain, you know. You got to be willing to go through the rains, man. You got to be willing to go through the snowy days, the rainy days. There's always no, at the end of a rainy season, the sun always come back out. Just always keep that in mind. At the end of a snowy winter, the sun always come back out. My point to you, no matter what you're going through, that might seems like, damn, this is not ending. That no matter how much days it will snow, just keep that in your mind. No matter what you're going through, keep in your mind. No matter how much days in a row it might snow, eventually the sun will come back out. No matter what you're facing right now, keep that in mind. No matter how many days it might rain, the sun is going to come back out. Keep that in your mind. Whenever you're going through any struggles, whenever you're going through any trials and tribulation, keep that in your mind. No matter how cold it is today, no matter how cold this winter might be, just know summer is right around the corner. Just know the spring is right around the corner. The weather eventually is going to get nice and hot again. So my point to you, keep that in your mind no matter what you're going through in life. Because the tough days did not come to last. Eventually, you keep pushing through the tough days. Eventually, you're going to see your way out and you're going to see better days. It's always better days ahead. You just have to go through the trials and tribulations to get to better days. That's just how life is. That's just how life works, man. You know, I don't care if you was born with a wealthy family, if you was born into a wealthy family, or if you have to earn it just the way I am. Just if you have to earn it like a person like me who have to earn it coming from the bottom, never have a wealthy family member, never had a wealthy friend. You know, it's not easy for people like me. Yes, I know that. But at the end of the day, if you have courage, if you have the willpower to get through all of the obstacles that you're going to face, if you have the self-belief, if you believe in yourself 100 trillion% that you could get through these things, there's nothing going to stop you. There's nothing going to stop you, man. This right here, right behind me, I know you guys can see this. This is our tagline to our brand that's currently on Amazon. And we trademarked that tagline specifically to let people know that everything in life is possible when you truly believe in yourself. Everything. If you believe that you have what it takes to accomplish anything, bro, if you know you're willing to fight through anything that comes your way, if you know you're willing to battle any obstacles, any trials and tribulation, if you're willing to fight through it, all it takes is self-belief. You believe in yourself that you could get through it. It doesn't matter what you're facing. You keep that self-belief and guarantee you're going to come through it. You're going to fight through it. You're going to make it up. You know, there is not a lot of companies out there that has motivational things attached to their brands. We wanted to be one of those companies that have something very valuable, very inspirational, very motivational attached to our brand. You know, that's right, that right behind me. This is our tagline to our brand that's currently on Amazon. Our Ambrose brand is currently on Amazon right now. You know, we will appreciate the support. You guys could check it out, but a lot of companies out here, they're not willing to have nothing attached to the brand, to the company that could give people motivation, that could help people, that could inspire people to achieve more, to do more with their lives. You know, so back to it, man. Don't take the easy way out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look for the easy way out in life. You know, don't look for the easy way out. If you are obese, if you consider yourself to be fat, if you're overweight, and you're looking for somebody who could help you out in the gym, who could help you achieve your goals in the gym, in the weight room, you know, in the cardio room, if you're looking for somebody who could help you to prep your food, if you're looking for somebody that could have a conversation with you once in a while, I'm available 7 days a week. You could always reach out to me via email, messages, or through my DM. If financially you could afford somebody like me who could help you out in the weight room, who could help you out, who could help you out prepping your food, who could help you out in every which way, shape, and form, in a moral way. It has to be in a moral way, to help you stick on a plan that could see you through, could help you go through it. You know what I mean? If you're looking for that support and you're financially stable, hit me up. Let's have this conversation, because I'm one of those people that used to be very obese to who I am now. I'm one of those people that used to be a fat person. And I decided to change my life to who I am right now. If I could do it, absolutely, you can do it as well. I'm not perfect. We're all human beings. If I could do it, if I did it, you could do it as well. The hardest part about weight loss is not actually losing the weight. Losing the weight is easy. Losing weight is very easy. The hardest part of the journey is keeping the weight off. That's where a lot of people mess up at. That's where a lot of people goes wrong. It's not hard to lose 10 pounds in 90 days, naturally. Not with no drugs in your body, no steroids, no PEDs, nothing, naturally. It all comes down to your eating habits. Within 90 days, you can lose 10 pounds if you really want to, 10 pounds or more within 3 months, within a 3-month period. Within 90 days, you can. It all comes down to your food preference, your choices of food that you put in your mouth. It all comes down to the choices you make with food. If you decide to discipline yourself for 90 days with food, I guarantee you'll see a big difference in your body. But the whole point of it is keeping it off. That's where a lot of people get into problems. Because you could lose the weight, but how do you keep it off for the rest of your life? How do you keep on that path? That's the hard part about a weight loss journey. The easy part is getting the weight off. You could get the weight off you. That's easy. It's keeping it off. That's what's very hard. That's what a lot of people can't do. A lot of people cannot keep it off. They'll lose it, gain it back. Lose it again, gain it back. Not me, man. I lost it and I kept it off. I lost it, kept it off, and I'm going to keep it off because my whole life is changed now. If you want to become somebody different, if you want to become a different version of yourself, it's going to take work, absolutely. But at the same time, if you could surround yourself with people that live that life and now are completely different, completely transformed, if you could surround yourself with people like that, you will win. And I'm one of those people. Trust me, I know how it was to be very fat. I know how it was to be obese. I know how it is to, I know how it is to be an obese person. I know how it is to be a fat person, to now to the way I am. And I'm constantly working on myself. You have to constantly work on yourself. But the main thing you have to work on is the food. A lot of these trainers out there that's taking shortcuts, using steroids, using some form of PEDs to look the way they're looking, telling me they want to give you advice, tell you to do this. Get the fuck out of here, bro. All of you dudes is doing some form of steroids, some form of PEDs to look the way you look. So don't tell people you've never been fat. You've never been obese. So don't tell somebody how to do this because you're doing it just for the bag. You're doing it just to get this money. You don't give a shit. Somebody like me who actually been there. I've been the person that was over closer to 400. I've been that person who was close to 400 pounds. I've been that person who had a lot of medical problems. I've been that person who had to be at my doctor's office 4 times a year. I've been that person. I could help people out there. If you're going through high blood pressure, if you have constant high blood pressure, I could help you. Keep your blood pressure at a normal pace without using any drugs. I'm doing it every day. Every time I see my doctor now, she's so happy. My blood pressure is normal. The sugar in my blood, everything is normal. My cholesterol is normal, everything. I don't do it with no drugs. I never went to the doctor to get surgery, no nothing. I could help you get to that point in your life as well. You could reach out to me via message. You could reach out to me via email. You could reach out to me via DM. And let's have this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you know, taking shortcuts in life will always lead you down the wrong path, straight like that. You know, at the beginning of taking shortcuts, you might think everything is beautiful, everything is great, but you have no idea what hole you're actually digging yourself into. You know, taking shortcuts in life, you're just digging yourself into a hole, and eventually you're gonna dig yourself such in a deep hole that to get out that hole is gonna be nearly impossible. You know, so if you're out there, man, and you're going through any type of struggles in life right now, you're probably going through financial struggles. You know, you have to figure things out. You know, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you have to figure it out. It's not hard. You have to know that, listen, there is certain things I have to cut off in my life. You know, if you're financially unstable right now, if you're going through a lot of financial problems, you have to know things that you're doing with your money. You have to cut back on certain things. You know, it's not rocket scientists. It's simple shit. You know, it's simple things, man. Like, it's not something that's so complicated. Life is not that complicated. People make it complicated. If you have a job, you have two jobs, but still, every month you're going through financial problems. It's something about what you're doing. It's not the money you're making. No, it's what you're doing with the money. You have to give some things up to get ahead in life. To get ahead in life is a lot of things you have to give up. Sometimes it's a lot of people you have to give up and walk away from. It's just the way it is. If you're spending every dollar you have, how are you ever going to be financially stable? I'm not telling you to take your money and put it in the bank. No, I'm just telling you, if you take your money and invest it into something to better your life, you know, you don't have to take your money and save it, but take it and invest it. So that $100 could become 400, could become 500, but it's going to take time. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Don't look for the short-term success. Stop looking for the shortcuts to have anything you need in life. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about the short ways to get ahead. Because people who think about the short-term success is the type of people that's going to take advantage of others to get ahead. People who think about the short-term success, they will manipulate people. They will betray people. They will step over people. They will stab people in the back to get ahead in life. And you don't want to be one of those people. You don't want to be a scumbag. You don't want to be garbage. You don't want to be known as a trashy person. You don't. You know, so don't think about the shortcuts to get ahead in life. Think about what work. How can I do this? Well, how much hours I got to work every single day? Think about that way. Think about the hard way. You know, look to be around people who have the same mindset as you. Not even the same, but similar mindset. And work with people like that to get ahead. But don't look for the shortcuts in life, man. You know, if you want to change your weight, if you want to change the way your body looks, don't think about the shortcuts. You're thinking about shortcuts, you're going to lead you into steroids abuse. And once you get into steroids, there's no turning back. I don't care if you go on 2 cycles, 3 cycles. It's destroying you every time you put a needle into your body. Every time you put a syringe into your body, it's destroying certain part of your body. So you do it for 1 cycle, 3 months, 6 months. You do it for a whole year, whatever you might do it for. And you just get off. For that period of time you did it, it's already causing damage in your body that you don't know. You're thinking, oh, I just did it for 12 months. I did 3-4 cycles and I'm done. I'm not going to do it no more. Those 3-4 cycles you did that you got off, okay, thank God you got off, but the damage has already been done. The damage has already been done. So you have to think about it like that, man. You can't go down the path that would lead you into the biggest hole in your life. Don't take that path. Don't dig yourself into a hole that you're eventually going to be so far deep in that hole to come out is going to be nearly impossible. Don't go down that path. That's just in life in general. Anything you set out to do, don't take the easy path, because the easy path does not lead you into good things in life. It's short-term success. The easy path through life is always short-term success, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dead serious. If you don't believe me, we're gonna see, man. For real. You look at people like Cali Muscle. I know a lot of people out there know Cali Muscle. You know, this guy lied about using steroid for years. For years, this guy was lying about he was actually juicing, that he was actually using PEDs. For years, he's been telling people no. He's eating 5-6 times a day to look the way he was looking. And there's some people out there that actually believe this guy. There's just people out there like they just want to hear it from the person's mouth that they're doing this thing, that they're on steroids. If the person actually don't say those words, they're always going to believe that they're not doing it. Cali Muscle didn't come clean until a couple of months ago when he caught his heart attack. After he caught his heart attack, then he decided to come clean. Now he's against the steroids now. Now he's like on some telling everybody, every video, don't do steroids, don't do this. But yeah, dude, you was blasting steroids for years. But he did it like everybody else in the fitness industry is doing to sell the supplements. Cali Muscle had a very successful supplement line. He had a very, very successful supplement brand. He was doing millions of dollars annually with his supplements. You know, so as everybody else in the fitness industry, they have to look jack. They have to look crazy to get the supplement sold. They have to get people to buy the supplements. And the way they do it is by blasting steroids, blasting PEDs, and telling people, oh, use my supplements and you're going to look the way I look. It's a lie. It's all bullshit. All those pre-workouts, those creatines, those protein powders, all of those things are bullshit, bro. It's no way in a million, trillion, billion years, no way that you're going to look jacked from drinking creatine. No way. No way in a billion, trillion years that you're going to look jacked from using pre-workout. Or use my pre-workout, or he's going to make you do crazy shit in the gym. When you take my pre-workout, when you go to work out, when you go to the gym, you're going to, oh man, you're going to have so much energy. Oh, you fucking crazy. Bro, I get up every single day and I just go work out. I don't even drink water when I'm in the gym. I don't even drink no liquid at all when I'm working out. Literally. And this guy's just telling you, oh, drink my protein, my protein powder, drink my pre-workout before you actually go to the gym. Drink my creatine before. They all selling you supplements. That's how they make a living, and good for them. Good for them. They have to look a certain way to make this money, to sell the supplements, to sell their brand. They have to look jacked to do it. because that's the only how people is going to believe that the supplements work. That the person that's behind the supplement, they're jacked out their fucking mind. You cannot get that jacked without doing steroids, ladies and gentlemen. You can't. It's no way possible. Once again, if you cannot afford to go see doctors constantly every 2 or 3 months, if you're not financially stable, my advice to you, stay away from steroids, stay away from PEDs. Because it's a very, very risky thing that you could do for the rest of your life. It's very risky. It's a lot of things that comes with using steroids and using PEDs. And it's a lot of bad things. It's way more bad things than good things when you're actually using PEDs. It's not worth the short-term happiness. It's not worth it. You know, for when you're in your 30s, when you're in your 40s, God willing, you live to see that long. The amount of problems that is going to happen with your body. Heart problems, kidney problems, lung problems. The amount of problems throughout the years that you will be blasting steroids that happens with your organs in your body. It's not worth it. It's short-term happiness. It's short-term happiness. It's not worth it, man. And get up, go to the gym, go to the parks, work out naturally. You know, drink water. Drink as much water as you can. You don't need none of those bullshit. You don't need none of the creatine, protein. You don't need none of that shit, bro. Go out and just exercise. Just work out. Get up and put in the work. Do it the hard way. Do it the hard way, man. So everybody out there, man, that's actually doing things the right way, man, salute. So everybody out there that's not taking shortcuts, that's not stepping over people, that's not betraying people to get ahead in life, man, salute to you guys, man. You know, to the people that's actually putting in the work, such as myself, salute. For real, man. Nothing good in life is supposed to be easy. Nothing good that comes towards your life is supposed to be easy to get. Nothing good is easy to achieve, bro. Not a damn thing. Nothing in this world that's good to achieve is not going to come easy. Not a damn thing, bro. Seriously. You know, so another thing I want to tell people out there, man, work on yourself more than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, we have a business currently on Amazon right now. You know, we have a brand on Amazon right now. And me personally, I work as much as I can on the Amazon business, but at the same time, I work on myself way more. Like, I put in way more work on my health, on my well-being than I put into anything else. You know, me working on myself is going to give me more of what I need to work on anything else. So for the people out there that may see this video, man, it's very, very important to work on yourself every single day. You know, work on yourself, work on your health, work on your well-being. You have to do those things. You have to take care of yourself in order to take care of anything else. You have to. You know, you can't go through life thinking that, okay, I got to put in so much time into my business. I have to put in all this time into my job, and I have no time for myself. You're making a big mistake. If you're one of those people out there that thinks that you have to put in more time at your job, or you have to put in more time on your business, you have to put in more time on other things other than yourself to accomplish a better life, you're telling yourself a big lie, because it's a lie. You have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anything else. You have to take care of your well-being first before you can do anything else for anybody else. You have to take care of you. You have to work on you every day. You have to work on you way harder than you work on anything else. I work on myself all day, every day. I work out twice a day. I better my skills on my laptop. I work on myself every day. I better my skills. I research businesses. I research apparel business. I research things that I'm involved in. Every day I'm working on my brain. I'm working on things that to better myself. Because I know if I'm not 100% good, what can I do for anybody else? I have to be 100. I have to be at 100%. I have to always be at 100% plus 100+% every day in order to do other things for any other part of my life, for any other things that's in my life. Me personally, I have to be 100+% every day to do anything else. So I constantly work on myself all the time. I don't sleep for 7, 8, 9 hours. I can't, because I have too much things going on a daily basis. I have to get up. I have to go to the gym. I have to work out. I have to do this. I have to keep myself moving. I have to keep myself productive every day. It's being productive matters, and not being productive doing stupid shit, not being productive doing drugs, drinking, partying every day. No, not that dumb shit. I'm talking about being productive. If you have a business, being productive constantly is going to worth it. If you're working on your body, be productive, work out, eat right, pray to God, say thank you, be grateful. Most important thing, being grateful to God and His family. Be very grateful every single day, man. You have to work on yourself. You have to work on your respect. You have to work on your gratefulness. You have to work on your appreciation. You have to just work on your kindness. You have to work on those things every day to better yourself. You can't just be grateful once a week. You're supposed to be grateful every day. You're supposed to be kind to others every day. You're supposed to be respectful every day. Those are things that's every single day you're supposed to be doing it all the time. You're supposed to work out at least once a day, even if for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, at least once a day, 4, 5 days a week, even 3 days a week. If you're working out for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, at least do it. You have to work on yourself. Doing exercise work is good for your mind. It's really, really good for your mind. Exercising, getting on the treadmill just for a walk, going to the park just for a walk, for a little jog, going to the weight room to do weight resistance training, going on the elliptical I'm telling you, it's good for your mind. At least 20 minutes, 3 days a week is really good for your mind. It keeps your mind very sharp. Eat clean as much days as you can. Eat clean as much days as you can. Include fruits in your diet. Include vegetables in your diet. Include the food that God created for us. Include the foods that was planted for us before we was even born. Include those food. Include foods that was grown in the dirt. Include those food in your diet, and you will see a complete difference in your diet and the way you look. You will look completely different based on what you're eating. Your body transforms based on the food that you're putting in your mouth. You want to see real transformation within your body, from your outside appearance and from the inside of your body. It all starts with the food that you're putting in your body. It all starts with the food, man. Let's go. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Thank you guys, man, for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, man. I hope you at least take my words into consideration, and at least it could do something better for you, God bless every one of you guys out there, man. God bless us all, you know. Don't take shortcuts, guys. Stick it out. Go through the challenges, go through the struggles, but just don't give up. Just don't quit. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, man. Today might be bad, but tomorrow will be better. Just keep fighting through the obstacles, man. Don't give up. Let's stay strong. Until the next time I see you guys, man. Stay good, stay safe, stay peaceful within your heart at all times. Salute.